Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. Grimgar, land of... I forget the rest of the damn title, but yeah, Grimgar. This episode, actually, it's the one episode that actually kind of solidified what I said a little while ago, to where, at least like in earlier reviews, which is that these characters here, all of them, the reason why they were so bad in the beginning, it wasn't because of the fact of that they didn't have skill or that they didn't have the ability to do what they do. It's the fact that they weren't used to killing anything. And that's actually and that problem actually kind of melted away in this episode. Even though after they did learn a few more attacks and they did learn like a few more abilities, they still... So they are shown to have enough skill and enough ability to where that they can kill off a good chunk of like goblins with no fucking problem. It's like they can like handle goblins in a one-on-one fight with no problem. And yes, that actually was a very touching thing that Minato did, where like he did actually, you know, like commend everybody except for Haruhiro, because I guess he just ran out of time. He ran out. It's like he was actually commending everybody and their skills and everything, and he even actually managed to repair his relationship with Shihiro. So yeah, he did actually manage to actually fix his relationship with her. I'm pretty sure that all the other guys did as well. So yeah, everything was looking up for them. The downside in this episode kind of comes into play where they were getting a little bit careless with how many goblins that they were killing, and they got stuck in an ambush to the point where like goblin archers and like giant hobgoblins came in and was pretty much forced them to run. In the crux of this though, they did end up losing Minato. So yeah, this one is kind of one of the more harder episodes to sort of watch, like in the later half, because actually him and Haruhiro were actually sort of the leaders of this sort of like group, to where that Minato was the main guy who was going out getting information, sort of setting everybody up and sort of learning everything in which that they had to learn, or he was making like precautions and pushing them to that point to where like that they had to prepare for A, B, and C. Haruhiro, on the other hand, he seemed like that he was sort of coming into that, you know, as like he did have a lot of insight, or at least like for like what's going on around the world, and he does seem to have to share some of the same traits that like Minato has. But at the same time though, like I believe that this kind of forces him into the leader role, because of course, like even though he was, I can't say the closest, but like he did share a lot more with Minato than he did everybody else, you know, because they both kind of like were like that, or at least I guess that they just clicked with one another. But either way, from that though, is that now they have to prepare for Minato's funeral, and seriously, this is something that hits them all fucking hard, to the point where like that most of them like that they haven't been acting the way how that they normally act anymore. So that is something to sort of like take into account. Now, what's going to happen in the next episode, I have no idea, but I get the feeling that this is possibly going to be the push which actually makes them grow a little bit faster and a little bit stronger than what they did that they've first been doing this for possibly like a month or two now. So yeah, it's a possibility that like because that they did lose their friend, it may be something that actually fuels them to learn more faster and try to find out the real reason why they came to this place, because I don't believe that this is a place in which that you actually want to die in, to where that every single time like when one of your friends die, you have to cremate them. So that is something to take into account. I'll catch you guys on the next John Graves Show. Please tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next John Graves Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.